All right, everyone. So the Misfits game is officially done. Multiplayer is working. I'm still going to play test, make sure there's no bugs. Right now I'm putting in the high score stuff. So I already have the high score screen where you can enter data and it gets stored. But I don't have a way to put it into the demo screen mode. So I'm hooking up all the demo screen stuff so that you can just put a bunch of layouts and then it'll just cycle through them when the game's not active. Once that's done, we're pretty close to being Pinball Designer like 1.0. So I put all my releases by number. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you know, hey, there's 3 releases, 4, 5. Instead of this 0.98 or 0.9996, like these random percentages of code, I'm putting them as release numbers. So 7 still has to come out. And again, that's going to be with this. So it's going to be right around the corner. So yeah, you should be able to pretty much build a game on my platform and have it fully working. I gotta take my circuit boards up. I'm gonna probably put my other game in here. We're gonna drive it about 2 hours up, get FCC certification for all my boards. So all this stuff's coming right around the corner, hopefully. If you're an existing customer, I know there's quite a few of you that already moved on to other platforms because my stuff's not readily available. You know, everything's not fully complete. So, but if you're someone that's still waiting on this, get in touch with me now. Just get back in touch with me, what your plans are, when you're trying to do stuff. I sent out a survey, a lot of you guys answered it, but yeah, like if you want to start cutting wood and have a game start to go, you know, I can send you parts, send you different things. Yeah, so just, again, get in touch with me so I know what's coming and I can get, you know, what you need done for the games that you want to work on. And also with the version 7 release, we're gonna go through all the changes. I've done a lot of changes, and even to code this. I programmed this game entirely in my system based on a spec that the customer gave me. And with that, I had to update a ton of new features and stuff. So we're gonna go through some different variables and stuff that we can do with the code. So it's pretty complex right now with all the things that you can do. And we're gonna go through all the updates and eventually I'll get full tutorials out. I'll get documentation about some of the boards and stuff, how to hook them up, plug them in. It's all pretty simple though. You know, again, all my boards are separated. So there's an input board, you know, if you plug it in slot 1, 2, 3, 4, it's switch 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just chain them together and plug them in into each other. So eventually I am gonna do another, I think, final revision to the boards just because I need to do some things that just some hardware things that I need to update still again. I want to be able to detect coils if they're on or off. That way I can know if a coil's on and nothing's supposed to be on, there's a short circuit. So it's, you know, it's that on top of the fuse detection if the fuse is blow. What else? Yeah, there's some other things like direct control to coils. I talked about this briefly with some other people about how, you know, Spooky, they came out with the Scooby-Doo game. It was a new board system and it had a lot of flipper buzz, we call it. That's because it's pulsing the flipper on and off very quickly, but not quickly enough so it's audible. In order to do that, I'm on a really tiny pin chipset, so I need to have another microprocessor controller, you know, be able to update quick enough to do that. I don't have the ability to do that because this thing is only like 14 IO pins or something like that. So I need to think about how I want to do my board for that. Right now I do have control for 2 flippers to be pulsed that way. But if you have staged flippers, then you need another pin. So you need basically 4 pins for if you have a 4 flipper game.